This is Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. If you're watching this video, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and leave us a comment on our video. When you guys do that, YouTube knows you like our videos, and they will push those out to other collectors that maybe don't know about Dynasty. So thank you very much. Allen and Ginter Baseball, the most quirky Topps product in all the land, is here. We're doing 6 boxes. It's got baseball cards, it's got celebrities, it's got all kinds of stuff. Here's how the break is going to work. This was a pick your team style break. All the teams were priced differently. You guys and gals picked the ones you wanted. I will have to warn you, Carly's in the break. Just a warning to everyone. We like to have a disclaimer that Carly's in the break. But what's going to happen to our non-MLB hits, our box toppers, all that? So there's your teams. I don't need to read those off. Everybody knows what team they have. We're going to randomize all the teams at the end of the break. And we're going to paste in the top of that list right here. One spot will get all the non-baseball base cards and mini cards. That will all go to one spot. All 6 box toppers. It doesn't matter what team they are. It doesn't matter if it's autographed. It doesn't matter if it's a rip card. All 6 box toppers will be one item and it will go to one spot. We will put them all together, ship them to one team. So that'll be random. And then every time we pull a hit, so it might be a Wemby auto, it might be a, patch card of Joe. It might be a patch card of Joe. I'll just type in the hits as we go, and those will individually go to teams. So everything's going to be random at the end. So it's kind of cool. If you spent $15 on a team, you got the same shot as somebody that bought one of the more expensive teams to get all those items. So remember, box toppers all go to one spot. If we pull a Yankees box topper, it does not go to the Yankees necessarily. It is random. Keep that in mind. That's how it works. I want a patch card of Joe. That's what I want. Patch card of Joe. All right, we're starting out with, Ohtani box loader out of the gate. That'll be our first box topper. And I do go pack by pack on this stuff, because if I don't, the minis will fall all over the place. So it's a little bit slower break. We've had it's a marathon evening. Had some slower, longer breaks. This is not the 20 to 30 minute breaks. These are the hour long. So if you are watching this, it's a little bit longer. Thank you for watching. I will go through the base cards quickly. And okay, out of the gate, the rip card is considered a hit. It is going to go to the Guardians. That is number to 199. That is Jose Ramirez.
Chuck
from White Castle. Now this will contain a mini inside. Red mini autograph, could be a wood parallel, metal parallel. Pretty cool stuff. Trevor's favorite moose is the chocolate moose. That'll go to the non-MLB spot. And, of course, the vulture card in honor. Carly got a card in Allen Ginter. Cool. Vulture. I'm kind of jealous. I've always wanted a card in Allen Ginter, but Carly got one. There's Tom Hanks. I'm a running.
That's right, Carly. He bought me a Joe Montana Topps Finest Refractor from '94.
He's a Chief, by the way.
For graded PSA 8.
Yeah.
So he got me a little present.
What was she asking about?
You better buy you dinner.
Oh, yeah. I buy him Chiefs cards instead. I buy him 90s Chiefs cards. I don't buy you modern Chiefs cards. I don't know why. I just buy it because I like the 90s better. Spencer Strider, look at that stash. Stashing that away. All right, I'm checking the back of the minis. There's an Allen and Ginter back. Pina Colada with an orange is weird. It's supposed to have a pineapple.
It also has those little bubbles, those little balls. What are those called? It's
eyeballs?
It's got something else in there.
I think it has cow eyeballs in it. That's what I think was in there. That guy, he's covering up his neck for some reason. He was necking. All right, we've got a black parallel mini. That is Webb. He got a lobster. He's a happy fella. Look at him. Casey Webb. Now remember, Trevor will put all the base and the mini that are not baseball related, and they'll all go to one spot, guys. The non-MLB spot's going to get a lot of base, right?
Oh, yeah.
A whole bunch. So
yeah, they usually get multiple stacks. They usually get a box.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot. So whoever wins that spot, the non-MLB base and minis, going to get quite a few things. There's a Golden Eagle.
Only so many places open. I'll probably eat some tacos.
Let's go to Whataburger.
Yeah, maybe Whataburger.
Get you a little Taco Bell.
I don't feel like a burger though.
There's Will Clark.
Yeah,
that's your guy. All right, Cappadocia over in Turkey. I haven't been there in a long time. It's been a while since I've been to Cappadocia. Why are you laughing? Cappadocia.
You're like, I'm gonna go through this fast. Cappadocia. That's been a
what? If I don't talk, I can't. I'm still thumbing through the cards fast. I gotta talk while I'm doing it. All right, that's a violin. Trevor plays that for himself. It's been a long night for Trevor.
Right there, the world's smallest violin.
I know. Me. That's not a violin sound.
Boba. Yeah, boba.
Oh, those gelatinous globs they put in the tea.
That's gross.
Those are kind of gross. I feel like people swallow them whole. I feel like I'm some sort of...
They just have like a gelatinous ball in their stomach, just like digest.
I'm not a Komodo dragon. I don't want to just swallow it whole. All right, Ohtani. Oh, I was hoping that was something crazy. Shohei. We pulled a metal Ohtani the last time we did Allen and Ginter. Walter got that graded. Pretty cool card. All right, Corbin Carroll. Nice one here. Get a boom for that. Rookie patch card. Diamondbacks. That'll work.
Arizona.
Joel's one of the Olsen twins. That's for Joel. So both of our hits for baseball teams so far. A and G back. There's the harp. We have a harp sound, if you would like.
I actually had a really good...
Do we have a harp sound?
Lunch. I had Red Lobster. The Sailor's Platter. It was pretty good.
The Sailor's Platter.
Yeah. It was like $20. But
I had a really good lunch. The Sailor's Platter.
It was good.
I disagree. All right, Gary Sheffield as a Brewer. There you go. Piece of wood for you.
Wow.
That's going to go to Carly. Carly, you can actually feel on the, on the wood there if you get bored. All right, Brewers.
Nice, Carly.
Look at you, Carly, getting a hit out of the gate, even though you were mean to me earlier. What a great thing. Falafel.
Be more mean today.
Hey, tell me what's in the Sailor's Platter. I don't think I want to eat a Sailor's Platter.
Shrimp scampi, fried shrimp, salmon, baked potato, and a salad.
You little Cheddar Bay biscuit in there?
And 3 Cheddar Bay biscuits,
You a little bit of biscuits in there?
Those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
You have to call
amazing.
me baby when you're talking about Cheddar Bay biscuits. Do you have to call me baby when you're talking about bread? Makes me uncomfortable.
Gotta get that bread.
Did you? Hey, there's Carly. Carly's another card in Allen and Ginter. Liar.
Okay.
Dang. 2 cards. Vulture and Liar.
Thanks for the wood.
Yeah, no problem. I hear that a lot. All right, Gary Sheffield, Brewers. Is that a...
Okay, Kyle.
All right, we've got Albert Einstein, I think. No, it's a Wasserman.
That goes to the Detroit
Tigers. We have a rule, guys. If they're wearing a jersey or a hat of a certain team, that's where it's going to go. That's what we do. We always let the card be our guide. If someone's wearing a certain uniform.
It's the Sailor's Platter, not the Sailor's Sample.
Ew. Babe Ruth. I don't eat at Red Lobster much. I don't dislike it. I just don't eat there. I don't think of it.
It's expensive.
That's kind of... Every place is that expensive now, though. Almost.
Not really.
A&G.
Same thing over at McBride's would have been $5 cheaper.
There you go. They have a Sailor's Platter at McBride's?
Pretty much. They have like a sampler, kind of like what Scott said.
A sampler.
Seafood sampler.
Cade Cavalli. This is the silver frame. You should get one of these per box. Every now and then they give you a second one. I love Allen and Ginter. Just takes a while to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. We appreciate it. Really like your comments. Very long breaks tonight. Probably not our most entertaining videos that you can just watch quickly. We appreciate you guys watching nonetheless. Corbin Carroll. Figured some of the longer stuff, we would come back and do the longer night after we get back from the Topps conference. It's worked out okay. Worked out pretty good. For what it is, it's pretty expensive. I would give you that.
Well, for around here, food's fairly cheap around here compared to most places.
There's a little baby. There's Aaron Judge. Jackie Robinson. Krakow Old Town over in Poland. I once knew a Pole.
Was it cracked out?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Ozzie Smith. He's a happy fella. Look at him. I feel like that guy's...
I mean, look at that lobster.
I feel like that guy got way too excited and just keeled over. He probably got your sailor's platter. He probably caught all the stuff that went into that.
He's trying to make his face as red as the lobster.
Yeah, his face does look red. Verdugo. You've never been to Red Lobster. Yeah, I gotta tell you, Carly, the most Hey, would you take her to Red Lobster? I might.
I would.
She's kind of a nice person. All right, King Griffey Jr. We've got Minnesota. Now, remember, guys, these go to the team on the card. That's going to go to the Twins on the mini.
Is that like one of their original designs or something?
I don't know. This is usually these highlight their stadiums, but you got to get the Cheddar Bay biscuits, Carly. That's the best thing, right? That's the thing. The Cheddar Bay biscuits.
The shrimp was the best.
I don't know. The biscuits are made like in another planet, on another planet somewhere. There's the trumpet guy. That goes to the Mets, correct?
Yep.
Trevor sends that to the Mets. All right, beach soccer. It's Carly's favorite type of soccer. Beach soccer. That's what soccer's called when Carly plays.
Football.
Hey, Wimby. That's going to go to the non-MLB spot. That is, I guess that would be a rookie card. All right, we've got Marlins on the mini. That's Casey Webb from Man vs. Food. Okay, fair enough.
Nice.
You got to educate me on this stuff, guys. You and Adam should have a Red Lobster day. You should drive out to Red Lobster. Have a sailor's platter like Trevor.
Highly recommended.
Did your parents go?
No.
Who went?
Just me. I went and picked it up.
Oh, you like the takeout. You and my wife like
I'm not
to
going to go in there and eat by myself.
Well, no. Usually your parents go out and eat with you, or your friends go out and eat with you. I didn't know. I like to take food to go. My wife really likes to take food to go. Like, seriously.
Yeah. It's the way to do it.
Always taking food to go. And I'm like that when I'm thinking about it. I'm looking like that. So you had your little Red Lobster feast at your little table there.
Took it home and ate it.
Did you act like your own waiter? Did you act like your own waiter?
I wasn't there.
No. But like at home, did you go more biscuits?
No.
And bring another biscuit out?
I was just like...
You just ingested it quickly. Quickly ingested it. Carly's a big fan of takeout. Because they're going to kick you out of the restaurant if you don't take it to go, Carly. Is that why? All right, Detroit Tigers. Baez.
I got to go to the grocery store tomorrow, though. Save some money this month.
What are you buying?
Trip.
What are you buying at the grocery store?
Oh, just sandwich meats and some croissants.
Croissants?
I love my croissants.
In the morning?
No, just for a sandwich.
Ooh, a little croissant. Ooh, Detroit Tigers box topper. These are tough to get, actually, guys. I wish they would put these in pack wrappers, though. I don't know why they don't. The Ohtani came in a pack wrapper. They never protect these with the wrapper. Seems kind of strange to me. And see, I don't know that the pack would have prevented this, but you get a little bit of a corner issue. Again, not my favorite thing when they're not protected. You could almost make those smaller and put them in a card saver. I know Topps, it wouldn't cost that much to put it in a card saver. I hope they would do that. That was actually some feedback we had in a breaking question and answer with Topps, is reducing the size of box toppers, maybe somehow protecting them, stuff like that was brought up. So every hit so far was baseball, am I right?
Yep.
So no, nothing on our list for non-MLB at this point. All right, A&G back Murphy. There's a Kodo. Of course, duh. I knew that. Kodo. We all know what that is. The lobster tank. You ever pick a lobster out of the tank?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
You have?
Why do you look so shocked?
Like take it to go?
No, actually ate it there.
How do you choose the lobster? All right, 400. Batting 400. One of the rarest feats. This goes to the non-MLB spot. We can't tie that to an individual team.
You just gotta look at how big he is. You know, like his color. Like, does it look like he's feisty?
I feel like. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I just noticed something on our spreadsheet.
I grabbed 2 of them out of the tank and I had them battle to the duel. Whichever one survives, I eat.
I would always want to get the ones that look like they're on their last leg. If he's energetic and still got stuff going on, I don't want to take it.
Look at that right there. He's like he's dying.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah. Hey, let me do something. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I've got an issue on my spreadsheet. Apologies.
Exactly, Carly. I'm like, what? You gotta pick the strong one. You gotta eat the alpha.
Hey, Clayton, I do want to. We've got a Clayton BAR in the break, and I don't mean to call you out, Clayton, but I know you kind of put a funny name onto our spreadsheet. First thing I'll tell you guys is if you're doing a funny name on the spreadsheet, you won't get your mail. We can't connect. If your shipping address is your name, but the name on the sheet is a different name, it takes us forever to do your order, and there's a really good chance you're not going to get your mail. So I am changing your account right now. Clayton, we would ask that you just put your regular name in. On the spreadsheet. Stand by. Not mad at you. We appreciate you getting in the break. I know it looks funny to have.
Yeah, we like to goof around a little bit here, but try to keep it a little less vulgar.
Yeah, we got kids watching, Clayton, and it just messes up our shipping too. When we don't know who you are when we look at the sheet and see that. We don't know your real name. So there's a chance you don't get your cards, man. That's our main concern. So let me refresh your order here. I apologize, everybody. Sorry. Okay, that should have fixed it. Let me see if it did. All right, that fixed your account. All right, Clayton BAR from California. I got you fixed up there, man. And Clayton, I would say if we see that on the sheet again, we would probably refund your money and not let you get into breaks. I'm not trying to be mean, not trying to be ugly or anything. It just creates problems on YouTube for us. It puts us at an awkward place with YouTube. I just don't like it. So apologies again. I appreciate you getting in our breaks, but we won't allow that anymore.
The egg is out representing A&G.
The egg is, yeah, we got to bring the egg out. Again, not mad at you, Clayton. Just telling you like it is, man. All right, we've got Ted Williams, piano. Just shooting straight with you, man.
Anybody see any cool movies or shows lately?
Hey, did you see Dune 2?
Man, you head me off.
At the pass. Head him off at the pass.
Starting to learn.
Jing Ming Wang. Excuse me. Don Mattingly.
What'd you say?
How many times have you seen Dune 2?
4 times.
Good night. Any of them at home or at the theater every time?
4 times at the theater.
Good night. Victor Robles going to go to the Nationals. Washington with the hit. There you go, Nats. Going to be Brian. Jersey card. 4 times, 1 movie. I don't think I've ever done that.
I saw Man of Steel 7 times.
Root beer float. I mean, I'll watch them at home. If you say I've seen a movie 4 times, it's usually 3 times at home.
I've probably seen it 50 times now.
I think we have more Allen and Ginter. I have other years. I don't know if I have any more 2023. I have other years. We can restock this, though.
White Castle's asking if we can rip that rip card for him at the end.
Maybe White Castle. We'll see what time it is. We might be able to. Remind me when we get on the last box, if you would.
Exactly, Brian. Take 2 lobsters, break a pool cue in half, and let them bow to the duel. There's
a Rafi Nadal. It's a hamburger. That's what Trevor's going to have at Whataburger, perhaps. This evening.
I don't know. I might get taquito just because it's so late.
Ooh. I do like breakfast for dinner. I'm a big fan of that. Dave Winfield. Cubby, Sammy say it ain't Sosa. Kind of a scary looking Sammy there.
Carly says restock with 2019.
I don't think we can. I think all the 2019 has been opened.
I doubt that.
All 2019 Allen and Ginter has been opened. I think there's confirmation of that. Just a second. Yeah, my producer is telling me that, yeah, it's all been ripped. Walker Bueller. You didn't know we had a producer back here, did you?
It's just his wife in the next room going.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you can't watch films in Utah. Hey, there you go. I don't think she's allowed in Utah either.
Huh.
Texas Rangers, Duran, Esquio.
Pretty cool show on Netflix if you've seen the Sandman show. Pretty interesting. They got one on there right now called The Dead Boy Detectives.
Interesting.
2 kids that died and they are still on Earth and they help other spirits solve their crimes.
Chris Bryant, my axe-throwing friend. Wemby, again, second Wembanyama. Hope I'm saying that right. My guy Greg Maddux is a Cub. That's weird. And Allen, Saskatchewan. There you go. By any other name. Vlad Sr. for the Expos. Expos cards go to the Nationals.
Yeah, Thomas, that's called the wife tax.
You
got to pay with money and time.
All right. Klaus, Emmanuel. Building a sandcastle. That is allowed in Utah.
It's been a long time since I built a sandcastle.
Yeah, I built one today before I came to work. All right, we've got Bobby Dalbec for the Red Sox. I almost said White Sox. I almost did it. Boston with a hit. We are getting no non-MLB hits so far. That is very strange, actually.
Yeah, 62. There
you go, Paul ATK. Allen and Ginter back, Goldschmidt. Little Goldilocks for you. Thanks for tuning into our extra long breaks. This is the breaking marathon tonight. We are doing breaks that take forever. Not break 1. I guess break 1 was all right, Prism, but Hunter Green, George's favorite color. Let's get a dinosaur bone. We've gotten one before. Got an Allosaurus bone. All right, Wilson. Tom Hanks here for the Giants. Silver frame. Brian Wilson. Scott Rowland. I do have a parallel mini for the Astros. Brown. Oh, your dad builds a sandcastle when he goes fly fishing? Well, it gives him a place to stay, probably.
This break seems so much faster than the last one.
Oh! Boom time hand-numbered mini. Now, I've been flipping these over. They used to number them on the back, and if I'm being honest with you, I kind of prefer they number them on the back. It's getting in the way of the design up here. 21/25, Paguero rookie. That is going to go to the Pirates. Let me get this in a... You should have mini top loaders over there, I think.
On the next one?
Yeah. Should have a few.
Yeah.
Beautiful card. Super tough to get these.
It's like, is this alcohol?
No.
Yeah, it's not like that.
That's water. That's a bottle of water.
It's like...
Brooklyn back on the hand-numbered minis. I do wish they would number them on the back. I think it would be cleaner. think it would look better. Nice one there. We are going to count that as a hit for the Pirates, so mark that hit. Maybe we'll mark it on the tape when we take that trip.
There you go, Kipper.
Kipper with a hit. That does count as a hit, guys. All right, O'Connor.
Let's do that right now.
Yep. Mark that as a hit. Monastery in Bulgaria. I haven't been there in so long. It's like it was so long ago. Last time I went to Bulgaria. Anyone ever walk?
Right?
Huh?
That's where you were born, right?
Yeah, Bulgaria. Yeah. Anyone ever walk along the beach with a metal detector?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was in my pocket. I didn't like scan the beach or anything. I had it in the box. I was taking it back to Best Buy. The shortest route to Best Buy was across the beach, so I had it in the box, carrying it. Yeah, nice hit, Kipper. Way to go. Getting one for the Kipper. All right, Hank Aaron mini. Very nice. Braves. A&G back.
Yeah, Carly, Dan will wake up in the morning with a huge hangover.
And I'll look like that. Ha ha. All right, with my lobster.
Your face will be that red.
All right, Robinson. That's not Bijan. I don't think that's Bijan. That is Denard Shoelace Robinson. He's a playmaker. Denard Robinson. There you go. Non-MLB spot. So we will...
I'm not playing
there is no non-MLB spot, but I'm going to type it in. That'll be one of the hits we randomize for. Denard Robinson jersey. Stand by, guys.
Oh, he plays for Jacksonville. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I remembered him. Oh, you can go ahead and stack it up. We're going to just randomize for it later. All right. Freddie Freeman mini. Now, remember, guys, we're not going to randomize the hits. We're just going to randomize your teams and paste them right there on the list. Top name gets the base cards and the minis that are not baseball related. The second name gets all the box toppers. And then the third, fourth, fifth, and such will get each hit individually. Pete Alonso.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, some of them, Larry. You're like, that's an odd person to be in there.
All right. So, 2 boxes done. Let's go. Denard Robinson. I feel like we've gotten that before, maybe. All right, here we go. Box topper spot will get a Verlander in their stack. Verlander. Remember, those all go to one spot. I usually get an email when we, when we do this saying, "Hey, I didn't get my Mets box topper." It's because it all goes to one spot. That card does not go to the Mets unless the Mets win the box toppers. Smoltzy. That is George Kirby on the mini. Next random buys everyone breakfast. That would not be cheap. Well, unless they bought everyone like a Triscuit or something. Box of Triscuit, split it amongst all of you. Yoshida. All right, looks like one of the team minis. This is going to go to the Brewers. So that is the Milwaukee Brewer mascot. So Trevor will send this one to the Brewers. That is, you can see the team name there. Carly with the little Brewer mascot going down the slide. I do love me a good diner for breakfast. All right, Brandon Woodruff, Brewers again. Even though Carly was mean to me, Brewers get another hit. They're leading the way. Got a little pinstripe there. Brandon Woodruff jersey.
Brewers third to the last bought. Wow.
I know. They were leaving it for Carly. That's Zoo, the entertainer. Zoo. Zoo. Hey, there's Ian Rappaport. He's reporting that Carly just got another hit, even though she was mean to me. Breaking news. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays. Carly likes a good truck stop breakfast. A good hearty truck stop breakfast.
Should we talk about lot lizard that one day?
No, we can't. I don't even know what that means. I'm wholesome. I don't know what all that bad stuff means.
That's not bad.
I don't know. I'm just talking about breakfast. You're talking about other things. I'm talking about breakfast. We're talking about practice.
Talking about breakfast.
We're talking about breakfast.
We're talking about breakfast.
Bo Jackson, my guy. Love me some Bo Jackson. David Cone. That card always looks like a parallel to me. It's really dark, but it's not. It's just a base card. Zito. Barry Zito. Elray's laughing.
What's up, El Ray?
L to the Ray. He jumps in occasionally. All right, Mountcastle. And this will actually go to the non-MLB spot. Rarest of the diamond. The shortstop doesn't touch ball. I want to read this, actually. Toby Harrah could have left his glove at home the day the Rangers shortstop. He played all 18 innings of a doubleheader and never touched the ball. The only time it's ever happened. How crazy is that?
Wow.
That's insane.
18 innings it didn't happen?
Doubleheader, 2 games. 18 innings, he never touched the ball. That's crazy.
Damn.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool fact. Ruiz, that will go to the non-MLB spot, even though it's baseball related. That'll go to the non-MLB spot, which will be the base and minis. Hello. All right, Chicago Cubs. That is Nicholas. He's actually not a baseball player, but he has a Cubs jersey on, so that's going to go to the Cubs. He's an actor. Same rule if we get his auto. He's got a Cubs jersey on. It goes to the Cubs. Oh, I go to diners to eat breakfast all the time. All the time. Highway Cafe, baby. Raffy Devers, a Wichita Falls favorite. You ever eat at Highway Cafe?
Yeah.
Pretty tasty. Pretty tasty.
You ever eat it either Jolly or...
I have.
What's the one that's right here?
Jolly, you got to watch out. You got to watch out if you order a pancake. It's bigger than my face. It's gigantic. Swiss Alps. Their pancakes are insanely large. You ever eat one of their pancakes?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you got to watch out. Don't order 2 or you're in trouble. Ricky Henderson, my guy. Is that Jeremy Curley? That is not Jeremy Curley. Okay, that's Fred Curley. I'm like, they did not put Jeremy Curley, the former receiver for the Jets. That is Peguero. We got the base, or we got the mini hand number for that. Hey, there's another Carly card, a liar. Interesting. See, what you ought to do, Carly, is you and Adam ought to go have a day where you go to the truck stop or you go to the diner and have breakfast. And then you drive out, you do fun things, and then you go to Red Lobster, have your little Cheddar Bay biscuit, have your little biscuit like Trevor did. And then, and then go back home. As people used to say, let's make a day of it. You ever say that? Let's make a day of it?
Of course.
I don't ever say that.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
It's ridiculous. All right, we have an autograph. It is for the Royals. Kansas City getting the rookie auto. Guas. No, it's Cuis. I think it's Cuis. Jose, I thought it was Guas for a second. Who is it?
Merrill
Lynch. There you go. They're on the 10th floor in our building, actually. That's a framed mini autograph, and it's our first autograph. All right, and that is a s'mores. Always tasty around the campfire.
You didn't like seafood, Carly?
They have chicken there, too, Carly. They have
They
steaks.
have all sorts of stuff there, but...
They have steaks, Carly. They have steaks. It's not... You don't have to get something from the sea.
I got surf and turf.
It's all frozen anyway. It's not from the sea. Alan and Ginter. Back. on the mini?
I think it's just refrigerated, not frozen. Never frozen.
It's all composite seafood. It's made of something else. It's made of oats. All their seafood's made of oats. Jameson. Salmon's all made of filler. All right, what have we here? Ooh, another framed relic. Oh, Mike Trout bringing the wood. There you go, Angels. And see, you got a little hole in the window there so you can make sure it's real wood.
Andrew
with the Trout relic. Those are tough to get. I can actually fit this in a normal sleeve, believe it or not. Beautiful. Los Angeles. Okay. I didn't say believe it. I said beautiful. This guy's crazy over here.
You said believe it or not.
Seafood poisoning or something?
Yeah, you're crazy.
I think the salmon was
Your diet consists of coffee and muffins.
Your diet consists of coffee and muffins. Ding. Can't you just buy the biscuit mix now? It's never the same. If you make the Cheddar Bay biscuits at home, Trevor, you can attest to this.
No, you can buy them frozen at the store, though.
But
they taste the same.
They're not exactly the same.
They taste exactly the same.
No, they don't. Don't listen to him. He knows not what he says.
I recommend it.
Spike ball. Who's playing that? Not me.
You seen that full contact basketball? It's like over in either Germany or Russia or
What
something.
channel would this be on?
Like wiping each other out of the court. It's hilarious.
Hey, that's like the 90s, man. George Brett, my guy. And there's Jeremy Curley, not. There's Wilfred Curley. Fred Curley, 100-meter champion. No, they never taste the same as the ones in the restaurant. They never do.
Have you tried them?
Yes.
You tried the ones that are frozen?
Yes. And I've made them. I've made them at home per a recipe. And I was like, what is this? What is this crap? When I was eating it, I was like, what is this?
The frozen ones, man, they taste so good. Because it's just like, I mean, they just bake it and everything and put it in there. All you do is heat it up.
Well, all they do is bake it, put it in there, and freeze it for 8 years. Then you just heat it up and
it works.
Just like home.
It's just bread.
It's just bread.
Why? What's wrong with you tonight?
Just bread. Stonehenge.
I think Dane's lost it.
I've been breaking too long.
Lost it, guys.
I've been breaking too long. Been breaking too long. Deuces, double deuces. I've been breaking for 15 straight hours. All right, Wemby Mini. There you go. Wemby Parallel Mini. That's a nice one. That's going to go to the spot that gets all the base and minis for the non-MLB. So that'll go to the top team on the list when we do the random at the very end. Nice little Wemby.
Cool.
It's amazing they could fit him on that little card. Nice. All right, Kevin Hart. There he is. And we've got Corey Seager. Silver frame for the Rangers. The Ultra is hitting him. Yeah, I've been drinking that for life. But it was that one. That one's getting me. Oh, box 4. Frozen Cheddar Bay biscuits. Taste the same as fresh made Cheddar Bay biscuits. Get at it. Let me know in the comments.
They do.
Let me know in the comments if you're watching this video, if you made it this far. First off, thank you. Can't believe you made it this far. But if you did, can the frozen Cheddar Bay biscuits taste anything like that? No. Just let me know what you think. Bryce Harper. He's holding the bat the wrong way. How many likes do we have? Are we up to 1,000 yet?
1,000.
I mean 100.
You lost it.
I thought we were going to be 1,000 someday.
You lost your ever-loving.
I wish we had 1,000.
73.
Give us a thumbs up. Help us get to 100 likes tonight, guys. We are 27 away.
4 people just thumbed down because of your Cheddar Bay biscuit
No,
comments.
they didn't. All right, Nolan Arenado, A&G back. Christy Mathewson, one of the all-time greats.
Some beer cheese bread. Hot dang. I'll take it.
What are you, a cowboy now? You got some of that beer cheese bread? Anthony Richardson. That dude looks swole. There's Rasmussen. He has a ponytail. All right, Royals. And a loot. A loot. That's what I would play if I was a minstrel.
That's what oh, never mind. That's a loof.
I don't like those loofs. All right, Jorge Posada, Angels, Rendon. Old Tony Rendon. So are you going to ship him the beer cheese bread? Are you going to ship that? Is it going to be frozen when you ship it? All right, we've got Mullins. It is Cedric Mullins, a Dynasty favorite. We used to pull his card about every 2 minutes, not kidding. Baltimore Orioles.
Jamie from Georgia.
Yo, Cedric Mullins. I didn't know Jamie was in this break. Look at Jamie sneaking up on us. Ethiopia, Simeon National Park. That was the first time I ever saw a macaque.
Okay.
Those monkeys, what is it? No, they're little. They're
you
very
get on to
small.
me all the time for saying stuff, and then you say stuff
No, that's
like
not a
that.
bad... No, that's an actual monkey.
But the way you said it.
I'm going to look it up. Could you Google that real quick?
No, it doesn't mean you got to say it.
It's M-A-K-A-C-K.
I do that all the time, and you're like, oh, you still said it. We got a family channel.
Trevor finally lost it. Who is this? Grinke? Kansas City Royals?
Zach.
That's old Zach. Trevor knows about all things Kansas City. Chipper Jones looks angry. That's what he looked like when I had my Tampa Bay Rays hat on when I met him. He didn't like it. Padres, rookie mistake by me. Yu Darvish. Parasailing. You ever done that?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if you paid me. Wouldn't do that if you paid me a large amount of money. Is that Ryan Gosling? No, it's Palmer. It's Carson Palmer. All right, we've got a black border. Ortiz. Definitely Carson Palmer.
Really good with butter and chili. Hey, y'all. Cheese bread and some chili salad.
Are you going to mail the butter and chili as well, or does he have to go buy that? Hey, there's Ermsey. Mike Mussina, Hall of Famer. Mike Mussina. I always think of him as a Oriole, but everybody becomes a Yankee eventually. Oh, it's M-A-C-A-Q-U-E. Is that how you spell it? Really? I didn't think that was how you spelled it. Frank Thomas. Testosterone.
Yeah, I wouldn't have spelled it that way the way you said it either.
I wouldn't have thought it had a Q in it. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, Dr. Drew said it, so it's probably right. Probably right. Going through the base cards.
It's Dr. Drool. So
I ignore the L. I just call him Dr. Drew.
Might not want to follow
yeah, don't follow his advice. Yosemite National Park. Mike Trout. I bet you did, Thomas. I bet it was fun, too. Hey, there's Will Levis. I'd like to get one of those rookie quarterback autos, or Wemby, obviously. Langoliers.
That weird pina colada again.
Yeah, it's got an orange. That's just strange. JJ Bleday. Anthony Richardson minis. Kind of a cool one.
He got some upgrades, man. Him and Bryce Young both got pretty good upgrades.
They did?
They got some weapons.
I don't know if the Colts needed much. They already have a good offense.
Yeah.
Rod Carew. Oakland A's. That is Hudson. Tim Hudson parallel. Thanks for sticking with us. A lot of time tonight. It's the latest we've been breaking in a long time. Very long breaks, and I knew it. I just said, you know what? I'm going to put some products that take a little longer when we get back. Been waiting to do an A and G. Wanted to do some more Leaf. And usually I don't put them on the same night, but why not? It's fun. All right. Oh, look at that patch. That is Ray. I feel like that's a very weird patch. Ray, that is Aiden Ray, comedian, actor / lover. Don't know what the memorabilia is. Looks like part of a document. or part of a ticket, maybe. I'm going to go Ray Patch on our list. That'll be random to everybody.
Maybe a, I don't know, script? Part of the script?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not numbered. I thought maybe it's a 101 because it's like a document, but it's not.
It says the expert.
We will assign that when we do the random at the end. That'll be one of the hits. Good Friday morning to Key West. Are you in Key West right now? I'm very jealous if you are. Bryce Young. Scoot Henderson.
Breaking into the next day.
Schwartz.
Adam Carolla show. Nice.
All right, this is going to go to a team. Remember, these go to a team. That's going to go to the Red Sox. Boston Red Sox on the mini. All the red minis do go to a team. Oh, a free vault card. Like, you want me to draw a picture of a vault on a card? All right, Palmer. There he is again. Ollie Palmer, professional English football player, a.k.a. soccer. Yeah, I've been to Key West, too. I thought it was awesome. I would love to live in Key West. Not a big fan of the Hurricanes, but, man, I tell you, it is paradise. I love it. All right, Justin Turner, I do believe. Boston Red Sox. I believe that's your second hit.
Paul. Yeah.
Paul ATK with the jersey. Justin Turner. Got a black border mini Schwartz.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
Spaceballs. All right. There you go. How are you doing? I'm all right. My name's Dane. Oh!
Ooh.
I did not realize you could get stained glass minis not in rip cards. Thought they only came in rip cards. That is Barry Zito on the stained glass. God, I love these. I don't know what it is about these. I like to grade them with SGC because they look awesome in the tuxedo slab. I don't know if I'd grade a Zito, but maybe I would. We're going to count that as a hit. Oakland A's. We will mark that as a hit as well.
Matthew, excuse me, ABB.
Stained glass mini. I don't know if I pulled a stained glass that wasn't in a rip card. Pretty hard to get. All right, Bob Gibson. Oh, card looks different, but it's not. Cubs, A&G back. This is probably the longest break night in the 6 years of Dynasty Breaks due to our schedule. Glad you guys, hope you guys had fun. Even though it's a long break, it is kind of fun doing these products. Contreras. We do Allen and Ginter quite a bit.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Okay, we do Allen and Ginter quite a bit. Trevor's taping his face.
These little minis, they're like slide out really easy, so
we're probably one of the only breakers that does this stuff on a regular basis. Poutine. There you go. Hey, you can have a bowl of poutine when you get home.
There we go.
You have a bowl of poutine when you get home. Thomas, did it cause any damage to your property, or how did it end up? Oh, I'm dropping minis. I'm dropping minis like they're hot.
Is it Kobe?
Adley Rutschman, rookie. And this is a silver frame DJ Ski. I've actually got to meet him before at a conference. He's a big card guy. DJ Ski. Dane being nice to me for once would be better than a vault card. I don't believe that. The one time I was nice to you, you told me to quit it. You told me to go back to normal. You said, you know, I thought it would be better, but now that I'm here, the grass isn't as green as I thought it was. Oh, I love this card. It is very cool. Tony Gwynn, the statue. My guy. That is the jumbo card of the Padres. That'll go to our box topper spot. Love me some Tony Gwynn. May he rest in peace. Died way too young. Yeah, you didn't like it, Carly. You didn't like that as much as you thought you would. All right, we've got, that is Van Allen Probes. Seems kind of invasive. That was kind of a probe joke, you know what I mean? It's kind of a probe joke. It's hard to come up with a good probe joke. It really is. It's not something I do very often.
It's hard to really get right in there.
It's hard to fully examine or scan the impact the joke's gonna have. You know. Now, if I could send in a probe and find out how the joke's gonna do, that'd be a different story. We're losing, Trevor. All right, Hank Aaron. Black border mini. How about a fossil? I want a fossil relic. How about a booklet? We never hit booklets either. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, this is going to be a relic. Hit incoming. It is Vladdy Jr. Bat relic. Getting a Trout and a Vladdy. Nice. There you go, Blue Jays.
Jeff left.
Jeff, I do want to point this out. I'm not going to pull on that. That is paper from the card stock. The card, it's coming from the inside of the card. It almost looks like a string. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to leave it be. You can, I don't know if you can remove that or do something to it. I don't know what that is. You got a little bonus string. It has a tail. The card has a tail.
We won't charge you any extra for it.
No extra charge. A&G back on the Mookie Betts. The Brontosaurus did exist, Carly. You're making that up. Well, you got to back it up. That's just made up. If you're going to say the Brontosaurus never existed, you need to tell us the facts. Because I think it did exist. Yeah, never pulled the string. Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Broken bat. It could be a broken bat.
One of my buddies pulled an Allosaurus bone.
That's what we pulled.
Oh, really?
Allosaurus, yeah. Posada?
Maybe that's all they have in it.
Now, I don't know what the fossil is. I feel like ours said the fossil is not guaranteed to be the dinosaur in the picture, which I think that kind of sucks. But it just said it's a fossil. So I don't know. It was numbered 20 maybe? But I think we only got 3 cards in the pack because that card was so thick. Or maybe no other cards. That might have been the only one. Stealing second, third, and home in 1 appearance. There you go. That is rare. It's going to go to the non-MLB spot. Well, that's not a reason, Carly. You can't just say, no, it didn't exist. Oh, Carly said it didn't exist. Why are you saying that? Give us details. It was actually an Apatosaurus. Why do they call it a Brontosaurus then? So it did exist. It's just a different name. But it's the same dinosaur. That's like if Trevor's name was Steve. He'd still be sitting here. He would just be Steve. We can't go, Trevor never existed.
Wow.
You were never born because your name's Steve. You were never born.
Okay.
See what I did there, Carly? That's called like an analogy.
No, Larry, Dane and George are not my friends. So.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Greg Maddux for the Cubs. A&G back. With friends like Trev, who needs enemies? Glen Rose, Texas is full of dinosaur fossils. Probably Brontosaurus fossils, if I was guessing. All right. Mo Vaughn for the Mets. Trev's buddies are Dane and George. I just now saw that come across. That's funny. All right. Ruiz. Esturi Ruiz. Probably an old chicken bone. And that's probably what it was, though, right? They just threw a chicken bone in there and they said, hey, a fossil. You got a fossil, buddy.
Fossil.
Hey, a fossil. Mandy Bell, how you doing? What if I had said that and Mandy Bell walked up? I'd be embarrassed. You think the butterfly effect is taking over? That's an Ashton Kutcher movie, if you didn't know that. Toronto, you know where this goes, Trev? It's going to the Blue Jays.
Miami?
No, yeah, it's going to Miami. It's going to Disney World because it just won the Super Bowl. That's going to go to the Blue Jays. Sammy Sosa. All right, that is Hunter Green, George's favorite color. What a fun night of breaking. Even though it's a long night, it was a fun night. All right, Brew Crew, Corbin Burns mini. We're going to burn all the Brewers cards, right?
No.
Oh, those go to Carly. Those
Brewers
go to Carly's. My bad. My bad.
Brewers are a good team.
I thought somebody had requested we burn them. I don't remember. All right, we have an auto. It is...
Whoa.
Oh, mommy.
Wow. Holy moly.
I know you're all just baseball people, and you're like, who's this Strood? Who's this Strood? CJ Stroud autographed mini. I have never seen one of these. I've seen a Bryce Young. That is crazy. Very nice. He's not signing in football products for Panini. This is one of the few places you can get his rookie autograph. Oh, mommy. Buckle up, kids. That's going to go on my list here. Somebody in this break's going to get that card. Oh, it's a big one.
That's an awesome hit.
It's not numbered, I don't think. All right, so we have 3 hits, and then we have the box topper spot, and we have the base and mini spot. Oh, my gosh. Good luck, guys. That is... That's the hit of the break, probably. I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna get, but that is probably not too cheap.
What up, Swish Ribs?
Can't believe we got that. What's going on, man?
My homie.
That is not a cheap card. Shane, don't call me Justin Bieber mini. This is where it's really cool when you buy a team in this. Some of the teams were like 14 bucks, 15 bucks. You have a chance at every one of those cards. That's really a good value and kind of a fun break. I don't know what you guys think, if I should always do PYT on this stuff, or do you like doing drafts for it? Hoodie Allen. Now, if we do drafts, somebody drafts the non-MLB spot, and they would get that card instantly. With this way, it kind of gives everybody a shot. A little bit different. All right, Washington. That is a C.J. Abrams.
It's probably one of the biggest randoms we've done in a while.
That's a crazy card. Now, Wemby's in this stuff, too. Bryce Young's in this stuff. Will Levis. I mean, but they are super hard to get. All right, this is a 4-home run game. Yeah, that definitely does not happen very often. Only in Dynasty Breaks chat. You never know what we're going to talk about. You know what I mean? All right, this is an actor, but he's wearing a Cubs hat and a Cubs jersey. This card goes to the Cubs. We go with the card being our guide, guys. Even though it's an actor, it says Cubs on his jersey. That's where it's going.
Paul, ATK.
That is how we do it. Not everybody does it like that. That's how we do it. Apple pie. American is apple pie. God, CJ Stroud. Oh!
Wow.
Redemption on the front. Non-baseball autographed frame mini Kevin Hart. Boom. Was this the same box?
It was. It was.
CJ Stroud and Kevin Hart in the same box.
That's a box.
That ain't cheap either. Oh my gosh. That is going to be the mini framed Kevin Hart. Good night.
You want to be in this random.
Oh my gosh, what a hit. That is nuts. This box is crazy. How come I never get a box like this? I get 3 patch cards when I buy a box. Robin Yount mini for the Brewers. Holy cow. And it was on the front of the pack. That's weird. Usually the auto's in the middle. I feel like that may be a packing mistake or something. I don't know. Bryce Young base. Never seen the redemption on the front. Very strange. Riley. A and G back.
Those are to 25, you think?
Dr. Droll thinks those are to 25. Okay. Could be. Would not surprise me. Very hard to get. This is Dale Murphy. Will Dale ever get in the Hall? I don't think he will, but I like me some Dale Murphy for the Braves. Silver frame. Van Kirk. What a box. Box 5. Lighten it up, man. That changed the whole dynamic of the break. It's Dynasty After Dark. Thanks for hanging with us. Please get us to 100 likes. Hit the thumbs up for us. That makes a huge difference. When we get to 100 likes, guys, we get like 15, 20 new customers the next couple days. It's like clockwork. So we really appreciate you guys doing that. Hit thumbs up. Give us a 5-star review. Share our videos. You can give us a review on Facebook or on Google. Really appreciate all that. All right, our last box loader. It's going to all go to one spot on the box toppers. No autos or rip cards, but J-Rod. Some nice box toppers. I packaged those up all together before we ship those. Those will package kind of all together.
Speaking of Elvira, they just came out with a new comic with her. I always like seeing the photo variants with pictures of the actress on there. Pretty cool.
Elvira, like from the 80s?
Yeah. She still looks the same.
I don't think she's real. I think she's made of plastic.
She may be.
Oh, yeah, I can do your rip card if you want, White Castle. I can do it. All right, auto. It is Ian Rappaport. All right, baby. Delayed boom. Ian Rappaport.
I was waiting for you to flip it around.
Holy cow. Never seen an Ian Rappaport auto. Nice. NFL Insider, baby. There you go. Football Insider. This random's going to be fun. Good night. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-MLB hits. Rapp is a stud. I like me some Rappaport.
Rap sheet, yep.
He goes on Pat McAfee a lot. So does Adam Schefter.
Yeah, I did, Carly.
That's cool, man.
You can check out my last video. I got a slab haul video. It's like the first video with me on the thumbnail.
New York Mets. Cool mini there. Going to go to the Mets.
It's the first book I show off on that video. I just put that out on Tuesday.
I would agree. I like Adam Schefter a little bit better, but I don't dislike Rappaport. He's all right.
Yeah, star of the Pat McAfee show. Always on there.
They're both on there. You need the we do need the Wemby auto. Man, the CJ Stroud, I've actually never seen it. I did see a Bryce Young at Cards HQ. They had one in the display case when I went to Atlanta for the conference. Stopped by Jeff's card shop. I've never seen the Stroud. That's the first time. Whoever gets that Stroud, you're getting a pretty rare card. I feel like that card may age well. Might age pretty well. All right, David Cone, mini. Paddleboarding.
Here you go, Carly. You can check it out on there real quick.
John Kruk looking cool. City of Bath. Carly, I heard you're maybe moving there for a change. You know, just kind of a change in life. Maybe
wow.
Maybe a good place to move for you. Maybe. Not saying why, just yeah. You guys check out Trevor's YouTube channel, Trev the Shipping Guru. He does comic book content, pack openings, anime. I think he might talk bad about Carly occasionally or something.
No, just you.
Just me. Talks bad about me. If you want to go bash Dane, go over to Trev the Shipping Guru on YouTube. It's a fun place to do that. All right, we've got... Could that be Matt Holliday? Do you know about his son?
Is his name George?
No, his name's Jackson. Let me think about if I want to tell you guys. Did we get to 100 likes yet?
No.
Now, if we got to 100 likes, I would definitely not tell you. How many likes do you think we're at? Got to be getting pretty close. All right, it's a relic. It's a hit. It's a Griffey Jr. bat relic. Trout, Griffey, and Vlad are our bat relics. Good night. Seattle Mariners. Go ahead, the Mariners.
Mariners.
We lost Trevor.
Steven, the variant of Steven this time.
Good night. Good box. Rappaport and Griffey. All right, Kevin Hart. Very nice getting the Kevin Hart redemption. Alan and Ginter back on the mini there.
If I forget, it'll be tomorrow, Carly.
He'll forget, Carly. That's what that means.
Something to eat. I got my premiere on my video tonight at midnight.
Dansby Swanson. Gonna go to the Cubs.
I'm fading fast.
You gotta man up. You ever heard that? Man up.
Fading fast.
Cubs. You want me to shout?
Paul, ATK.
You want me to shout at you? I'll shout at you. I'll be whatever Gotham needs me to be.
How about Gollum?
Wow. She gone. Otani, is that going to be, what is that? It could be a short print, maybe. Otani, going to go to the Angels.
I missed you, and then you came back.
A&G back. Christy Mathewson.
Thanks, Swish.
All right, this is Bonjeza Pieza. Bonjeza. Pieza.
Wow.
Hey.
All right, Boomhauer.
Hey. I don't know how to say that.
That's cool, Thomas.
All right, mini. It is Nolan Jones. Had to make sure.
Yeah, is the other half of this case in the back?
I don't know. It might be.
This is like the greatest case ever.
This is crazy. Ted Williams. Oakland A's. J.J. Bleday for the A's. What do you say? Hey, I just may. Dane would be Danny DeVito's penguin.
He wishes.
Your mom's penguin. All right, Xander for the Padres. Silver frame. A little Xander for you.
Don't Bogart.
I see what you did there. Bernard Robinson strikes again. I think we've already gotten our hits for this box, but you never know. You might get an extra one. Ian Rappaport. Stranger things have happened. Like getting a C.J. Stroud and a Kevin Hart in the same box. All right, and this is Alan Swamp Monkey. I'll just leave it alone. Hey, nice. There you go. Nice. You're back. Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going?
Rate that monkey sound. I thought that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Now, I don't know if that was a swamp monkey. Bellinger. I do think I want to top load that Otani we pulled. I feel like it is an SP. Because we just got the other Otani. Not super valuable, but guys, I want to go back and top load that card. I know you guys want me to take longer. That was the goal. I remember it's any card above 350, maybe like just a little bit short, more short printed. Go ahead and top load Shohei.
Monkey Shines. Is that a documentary? If so,
I like a good documentary.
About monkeys?
Do you like documentaries?
They're scary. Yeah, I like what documentaries, but
You seem like a man that doesn't like a documentary.
I don't want to see monkeys like tear people apart.
No. But what if they're just eating bananas and sitting by the river? I mean, it's interesting. All right, Schultz. Schultz. I mean, that's what I like to see, that kind of stuff.
There's no shortage of things to watch. I'm not looking on YouTube.
You need to be one with nature, Trev. You need to be one with nature. All right, Mayan ruins of Tikal in Guatemala. Should take Trevor there for vacation. He'd probably go inside and say, "Do you have any video games in here? Do you have a screening of Dune 2 in here in the ruins?" They're like, "Yeah, it's actually in Catacomb 4."
I'm like, I'm there.
I'm already in there. All right, that is Stan the Man Musial. 1 pack left on this evening. It is the latest break night. It's not the latest ever. We've broken far later than this, but pretty long night. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Ooh, nice. Let's get a mini top loader out. Corbin Carroll rookie. That is the black parallel.
Nice. Oh, it's a movie. Cool.
Now, I am going to do a rip card for Chuck. I am going to rip his card, and then we're going to need to package that up so we make sure it goes to the right team, Trev, because the mini inside is going to be for a different team most likely. So let's go ahead and do the rip card for Chuck. Why not, Chuck? We're nice guys. Just remember, Chuck.
Do I have the rip card?
You do. It was early. It was the first hit, I think. All right. Now, Chuck, I'm not going to send you the rip card that's destroyed. We're not going to send that to you. So you need to know that going in. It's going to be destroyed. We're not going to send it to you.
Sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
No, it's all right. So just, you can put that back, I guess, 138 or whatever. So just let me know in chat, Chuck. Let me know that you understand you're not going to get the outer card if we rip it. You're just going to get the mini, and we're going to label the mini Guardians. We're going to label it Guardians.
He said okay.
All right, he's good with it. All right. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get an autograph. It is hard to get autos out of these things, guys. It is real hard. As a matter of fact, we've been breaking Allen and Ginter for probably 6 years. I don't know that we've ever gotten an auto. It's tough. I found it's easier to cut really far away from the card when you're going to open the flaps up here. You guys can see, make your cut pretty far away from it. So it looks like you're getting a regular mini. It looks like it's a world champion, though. It's a world champion Texas Ranger. One reason is I can get my knife in there far away and I can kind of pop that up. Looks like DeGrom. Jacob DeGrom. We'll give that a da-boom. Now this is the DeGrom you can only find in the rip cards. This is not going to be a DeGrom you can get out of regular packs. It's got to be out of a rip card. So that's not what you want. You definitely want to get something besides just an exclusive mini, but it's okay. Got a good player. And we do need to cover this up. Guardians, yeah. So we're going to cover both sides of that with tape. I just cover the whole thing with tape and say Guardians on both sides. All right, and that one will be gone. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up button. We are back breaking tomorrow night, Friday night. Make sure you join us. We're going to be doing more Leaf, and we have a big memorabilia mixer. You're going to draft 2 teams, fantasy draft style, football teams, and then we're going to open 35 boxes of memorabilia and cards. We'll see you then.